Okay. I'm all about shuffling. Okay. All right. So, all right. So let's see. Second message here. Okay. So, there's something about the next 10 weeks. Communication, interesting. Communication's not going to be the best, right? So, for example, you were complaining about technology. Be aware of that with the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Ten of Wands. Like, I just feel like you may still end up having communication problems, and this could be communication of all kinds, right? Like technology, messages, communication, whatever. Why is that? I think that you have so much to say and you know so much, right? You could influence the whole world if you wanted to. And like your mind looks like it's like going like 1,000 miles per hour with the Gemini card here. But communication is not on your side. So be aware of that. It was in the reverse with the Ten of Wands. Try not to rush into decisions. I don't know if you know the energy of a Gemini, but a Gemini could be very impulsive. They could be very, overzealous. Like they could trip on their own foot sometimes. But it's that energy, right? It's like that fast energy. It's a Mercury energy. So it's like, so I think that you're smart, right? Geminis are usually Mercury is this very smart energy, intelligent energy. So I guess I was like a message, and then we have here the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Wands in reverse. Be aware of solicitors, especially like the World Wide Web. I mean, like spam and shit like that. Not so much information, but probably a scam, like trying to take your money with the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Wands in reverse. Like it just feels like somebody's trying to, like, what is this? Somebody over here is trying to hassle you for your money. Or maybe it could be a car. It could be like you taking in your car for repairs, and this person is like, it's something wrong. Like, maybe it's nothing wrong with it, but they'll try to take more money out of you. Who knows? Mm-hmm. Let's see, anything spiritual. So it feels like you've been a little disconnected from something. Like a disconnection. Maybe you ended a relationship or a contract recently, or you will end a relationship or contract in the near future. I think that you were warned by this energy, like somebody warned you about it. Maybe you warned yourself through reading for yourself. But it feels like with the Queen of Wands in reverse. Like it's like somebody was like, let me tell you what's about to happen. Be aware of this. And you end up like choosing with the Two of Swords and then the King of Swords in reverse. Like you end up choosing to break a relationship here or contract. Because you're like, I don't know, this ain't gonna work. I don't think so much because they try to rob you or anything like that. So it has nothing to do with robbing you. It has something to do with, you know, I was saying earlier about communication. Be aware of communication. You have so many bright ideas and you're very smart and people gravitate to you like because of that. But I just feel like they may take that information, right? We were talking about that earlier. That's interesting. They may take that information and pretend that they came up with it.
That's why I
you know what I mean?
that the first read that you did, that's why I'm picking up that's why I didn't record. Because what you said in the first read, somebody's going to try to use that against me to get a gain. So that's why I don't think it recorded. So that's right.
But the Hierophant clarifies the whole energy, and to me, this is you. This is the Hierophant in the upright. Your energy looks great. So it feels serious. It feels stable. It feels like your knowledge is going to get you. Not only your knowledge, but your experience. You know, I know you said you wanted to incorporate, you know, intuition with money and, you know, organization, whatever. This to me represents the Hierophant in the upright. Like that's all of Hierophant's energy. It's a Taurus energy.
Yeah, I actually got that 3 times. Each time I pulled for myself, that's what I got.
Yeah, so you're protected. This is protection. Yeah. You have protection outside of the 3D world. So definitely hone into that. Interesting, because that's how, you know, I said the Queen of Wands, and it's like, you know, the Queen of Wands feels like, you know, a spirit guide or somebody that told you, that gave you a warning. But the Queen of Wands could be seen as almost like a version of the High Priestess, or like the High Priestess. Why is this happening? Let's see if this interesting situation can tell us, is something in your birth chart that's happening, or because I know you had mentioned like Uranus is going to be coming up for you, and Uranus right now is in Taurus, and I feel that you're going to get 2 energies during this time. You're going to gain and you're going to lose money. I don't know which one's going to come first, gain or lose, but either way, it's going to both happen. And it feels like at a short period of time, like a short span of time. I would suggest whatever doubts you have when it comes to business, you know, do your own reading, because you could do that. You could tap into business reads. Perhaps maybe that's your niche for your own personal reads, like your reading for yourself, right? Have you done reading for yourself when it comes to business?
Yeah, and that's what I'm noticing. Like when I do pull cards, when I make my videos, it's usually about business, relationships all kind of combined, because the actions affect the business. And it's like, those are the energies I'm picking up. It's like I'm picking up people that want to be tarot readers, or they want to be content creators, and they're trying to figure out how to do it. And I'm always picking up those energies of those people.
Yeah, it feels very spiritual with the 9th house. So interesting that you said that. The ninth house is about spirituality, but also long distance. So World Wide Web is long distance. So,
Mhm.
you know, you could get probably more clients on the other side of the world. Um, if that's possible. Um, and you're a healer. You're also a healer. Um, not only do you heal yourself, but you know your words, your wisdom is able to heal other people. With the Virgo card here, it's Virgo. It's all about um, it's a practical energy, but it's also has a lot to do with health and healing. Yeah. Anything else?
No, it was on point because I remember even in my spread, I'm not supposed to talk about everything or talk about what I'm doing in business too much because it's not supposed to be, everybody's not supposed to know all the moves that I'm making. So that's why I think it didn't record that first part on purpose. That was just part of the protection of making sure certain information don't go out. But everything you said is on point. It was, you know, that's what I've been going through. That's what I've been talking about. It's just, I don't know. I just been been in the now, just not thinking about anything anymore. Really, not this month. I haven't been stressing.
Good.
Just
Yeah.
going with the flow. That's why it's like when I contact you, like whenever you want to record, just record. I just kind of like freestyle. I don't really hold myself to a schedule unless needed to. Because a lot of times when I try to schedule something, that's like when I get sick. And then it's like, I don't want to say, hey, let's do something at 2. And then I get fatigued and I'm basically like falling asleep or I'm in pain. And then I have to reschedule. That's why I rather just free flow things. And that I usually see that I feel better when I do things that way instead of trying to overwork myself and multitask. I rather just let things flow.
Yeah. Listen, you'll be fine either way. If you've already found yourself, you know, not feeling well, you know, because you're holding yourself to a schedule, like I know that feeling. But if that's what works for you, you'll be fine. Because no matter what, you know, you have that Hierophant, you know, energy, and that Gemini energy. I don't know if do you have Gemini in your chart?
Yes. What is it? 9th house? I don't remember. Or is that what is that house?
The
I've
third
asked
house?
you before. Yeah, because I asked you before. I don't even know where my chart is at.
In Vedic, I know that in Vedic, I don't know if you follow Vedic astrology, but your Cancer moon, in Vedic, you're a Gemini. So
I
it would make sense to me.
I relate to, like, I understand Geminis.
Yeah, in Vedic, you would be a Gemini moon. So that probably that's what you're honing into, that energy. Yeah. But again, it's because a lot's going on. I remember I was telling you, like, a lot is going on in your head. And so just, you know, be aware of communication around this time. It's kind of what I picked up in the very beginning. Because you have so much to say, so much to share. But I don't like that the ten of wands, like the 10 of wands, the 10 of wands over here. I don't like that it's here presenting the Ace of Swords. You know, I think it's a temporary energy, so it's very temporary because I remember the 10 of wands came out in the upright, and this was in the reverse, but it feels very temporary. I can't remember what I said. I think I mentioned the time. 10 weeks. I'm gonna say the next 10 weeks.
You said 10 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's in my cardology about being careful of communication, miscommunication, like all of this, it's in the cardology spread.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I know like everything you're saying is accurate, because I kind of remember what's in my chart. Yeah, so.
Do you have your cards with you?
Yeah.
Do you want to do a reading for me? It'll be my a joy to have a reading from 369 Dimension.
Let me shuffle. I'm trying to get better at shuffling.
Yeah, when you shuffle, what you're doing is you're breaking the energy. So, you know, some people, they shuffle and they go like this, like real rough. I'm like, what are you doing?
I can't be rough with these cards because I already kind of tore one corner. Got mad at myself. Usually, like, I'll shuffle because sometimes it comes out in the shuffle. It's like I'll feel it like the card is forcing me to pull it or flip it out. It comes out on its own.
Good.
So you just want me to pull cards and tell you what I see?
Yes, please. Since you're good at freestyle.
See what's going on for Leonor. One wants to come out. This one. Okay, the first card I got is the Eight of Swords in reverse. Eight of Swords. What else? Then I got the Five of Swords reverse. So you're making up your mind about what you want to do? You're having doubts about what you want to do, but you already know what you want to do. You're just in decision mode.
Yeah, definitely in my mind. It's definitely in my fucking mind.
There's too many. Hold up. So these three. Let's see what you got. Then you got Strength in reverse. Five of Wands upright. So yeah, your idea of that you're protecting. Page of Spears. So let me read right quick, because I see, like, where I read it, like, ever since I saw you with these cards, I knew that I could just see the picture, but I still read them.
Yeah.
But it's decision that you're standing on that you kind of been procrastinating, I think. Because that's, to me, that's what the Eight of Swords in reverse is. It's like you're making a decision, but you're procrastinating.
Yeah.
But you already know what it is. And I feel like the Five of Wands, your idea, yeah, you're supposed to protect it and keep it to yourself and be aware of other people that could try to utilize it. Let me see why this Strength is in reverse. 8. Weakness, anger, abuse of power, and threat. So I guess something was really bothering you, and you just wanted to make sure I guess you didn't feel like you can get through a certain situation. Or you're kind of fearing that situation repeating. Page of Spears. Apprenticeship and practice. So I guess there's something that you have been, I guess, researching or putting more attention to, a certain skill set or something, I guess, it has to do with your business. It may have to do with the cards, what you were telling me about. So the fear that you have is just merely just a fear. You'll see that once you start doing it, the fear is going to be gone anyway. So once you start repeatedly doing what you need to do as far as like business, then that's when the fear, you'll see that the fear was nothing.
I am fearful of an upcoming surgery because of, I follow astrology, and they're saying like November is that a good thing and a good time right now to do the type of surgery, whatever. But hocus pocus, but it's something that I have to do, unfortunately, and I have been procrastinating it. But if I procrastinate any longer, it's not going to be good for me. With business, like with the cards, oh God, it's been like 2 years in the making, and it's on the other side of the world, and we have that communication barrier there. So, but it's going, it's going.
Yeah, but you're not in the wrong for protecting, your information and protecting stuff from, I guess, competitors. Not even just competitors. It's just, I guess, people in your social life. So you're in the right for doing that. But like the fear goes away once you have like all the information, and once you do what you're supposed to do and keep up that routine of learning and doing what you're supposed to do, you'll see that the fear goes away.
Yeah. Good to know. Thank you.